This is Dr. Pallavi, fertility specialist and IVF consultant at Xenith Advanced Fertility Center. Today we'll be talking about 5 tips that will help reduce your stress during an IVF process. The first most important point is to educate yourself. Try and get all the information you need to understand for your mind, for your partner's mind, to understand what the process of IVF is it going to hurt. You can actually go ahead and ask the most silliest questions when you want to educate yourself about this process, because when you are aware of what you and your body would be going through, it makes you more prepared and it makes the process a little bit more easier. The second important thing is to prepare yourself. Like I said, there is a mental preparation by understanding the entire process, but try and understand what do you need to do, or you and your partner need to do, to have the best results when it comes to doing an IVF process. For example, if for some reason you are in a bracket of a higher BMI, or if you are slightly overweight, it is necessary for you to understand the importance of losing weight in terms of having a better outcome, and understand what is needed to be done for the same. Similarly, this applies to this applies to any kind of deficiencies, any kind of prerequisites that you and your partner need to do in order to be prepared to start the IVF process. Third important thing, I think this is a very important thing, is your support system. Many a times this process of IVF is done in a little bit, your family members would not be as supportive. You would probably only have the support of your partner. So it's very difficult to find the support that you need during this time, because this could be a very, very overwhelming time. So even if such a situation exists, try and find a community outside your family, if needed, among your friends, even the clinic or the doctor that you are consulting, they can help you out. So find a support system, find some, don't try and isolate yourself during this process. Everybody needs support, everybody needs somebody to talk to, everybody needs somebody to vent out. So find your community, whatever is most comfortable for you. And always remember, during this process of finding a community, it is always a good idea to be receptive to giving help and to receiving help. Many a times comments or suggestions given by anybody could be taken in a negative way. So be receptive, be positive to any kind of information that you get through during this process. And remember, you always have your doctor to clarify any kind of suggestions, so you don't have to be scared. The fourth important tip is to try and find all good methods to relax. It's easier said than done to relax, but like I said, IVF can be an overwhelming process. So finding what suits your body to relax. You are going to have days where you are suddenly overwhelmed with too much information, or you are not able to finalize what treatment or what type of treatment should be done. There are going to be these stages in an IVF process, but you should find your grounding method, your method which will hold you and keep you safe, so that your mind works and you can make the right decisions. So a few tips for this could be either doing yoga or any other form of exercise, going for walks in nature, meditation, breathwork, breathing exercises, probably seeing a counselor, anything basically you have to try and figure out for yourself. For that you need to understand what your body needs. And lastly, it is to always stay positive. Again, easier said than done, but our mind usually tends to overthink. Before the process starts, we are already jumping steps and trying to anticipate what would happen, and of course, fertility and success rates is good. It's good to have that kind of information, but not to the extent of overthinking, because that can increase the stress levels in your body and again not help you in the process. So always remember this mantra, to take one day at a time, battle through one day at a time, and it won't seem too much, otherwise the process will seem quite long. The results for the IVF process would be probably 3-4 months hence, and it's very difficult to overcome or get through this time without stressing out each day. So always remember to take one day at a time, get through one day at a time, one step at a time, and it will definitely make things easier. I hope this has helped, and thank you so much.